Fray was a interesting song because we added it later. It was one of those songs that we came into the studio with, and we weren't sure if we were gonna put it in the album or not. It was one of those floating songs, and it actually was written. It's actually the oldest song that we have, as far as like I wrote the song not musically but lyrically. Probably I think I wrote it before the band even started, or right around the band started, before David joined the band. And so from a lyrical standpoint, it's kind of, in some way, the song's kind of just like it's an interlude. It's kind of like a break from the flow of the album, and really the song just kind of deals with. I was just at a point in my life where I was really having to really come to grips with a lot of things that I was dealing with, as far as addictions from drinking, or just different various types of substance abuse in my life. And I was really just crying out to God, and it was a point for me of just basically carrying me down to the fray. It's just a cry of saying, like, you know what, I'm all in. Like I whatever happens, like I will fight for my identity, even if it kills me, and I'll fight for my freedom and for hope and for truth, even if I end up dying for that. You know, I'm no longer gonna live this life of just complacency and just trying to hang on and just trying to get by, and, you know, barely making it day to day. So we approached the song musically. We approached it in a way that was like a swing feel. We wrote it to be something that was a lot different than other songs that we had written up until that point. At the time that we wrote it, it wasn't even really in the idea of like, okay, this is a specific song for this record. Like Josh said, we wrote the song a long time ago, and you know, and it was a floating idea on the record. It wasn't for sure like on the record until, you know, like 2 weeks into writing it, or 2 weeks into recording it. So and then as far as the song goes, I just really connect with it in regards to the lyrics, because, you know, specifically it talks about in the verse about you know, that today my courage hasn't failed, today I'll stand my ground. Like, I haven't given up today, you know what I mean? So I really resonate with that in the way that like you know, the term like hope for another day, like no matter what's in front of you, no matter what lies are coming against you, against your identity. I mean, you got to remember that a lot of thoughts that people get attacked with about their identity and their worth, they're not their own. You know what I mean? They're attacks that are not truth, and we've all dealt with that. And I just really resonate with that song, because it's really just talking about like, hey, like no matter what happens today I'm gonna stand my ground. So that song really, to me, speaks a lot of hope.